Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chomp here, and today, as you guys can see, we are back with some more Duel Links PvP, and this time, if you look just above me, you'll see that we have an Aromage deck for this video. Now, I've been waiting for a very, very long time to get these cards, and I have to say, that last Jasmine took me way too many days to get in my card trader, but I finally have them all, and of course, I put this deck together for you guys. Now, without further ado, I say we just jump into it, but before we do that real quick, actually, let me just show you my record with this deck. So you can see, so far we've been getting a lot of wins. We had a little bit of a dark era here where I got a couple of losses. I was playing a bit too late and I was super tired making some misplays, but a little earlier also I had some of these meme plays. So without further ado, why don't we just jump into it, and hopefully we can make it to Platinum Rank 3 at some point in this video. I'm sure we will if we get the right but you guys see, looking at the deck list, I have some pretty interesting tech. So of course we have 3 Aromage Jasmine because it's like one of the best cards in this deck. It lets us draw a card if we gain life points. We have 2 Rose Lover because that will let us summon Bergamot or any of our plant monsters and make them immune to traps, which is super powerful. And of course it's special summons we get to summon twice. Then I have 3 Rosemary because she's just amazing. She's 1800 normally in 2300 sorry, with the spell card, and she prevents monster effects from activating, which is such a powerful effect. It is so incredible. Then for our spell and trap line, you can see we have Tribute to the Doom. It's a good way for us to discard Rose Lover and of course destroy a card. We have 2 anti-magic arrows because once Bergamot's in the field and you anti-magic arrow and attack through, you're doing a lot of damage. And with Rosemary and anti-magic arrows together, you pretty much have like an impenetrable wall. So you guys are going to see some pretty meme plays right now. So we're going to summon a Aromage Jasmine. Now, of course, you notice we also have Life Boost Alpha, and the reason for that is it allows me to summon Aromage Rosemary after summoning Aromage Jasmine without having to use my field spell's effect. So then we'll pop the field spell. We'll activate the effect. Now, it's going to trigger both our Jasmine and our Rosemary's effect. Jasmine will trigger letting us draw a card, and Rosemary will trigger letting us change a monster's battle position. Of course, we're going to change Jasmine because now she's a 2400 defense wall, which is absolutely incredible. How cool is that for a turn 1 play? We get Rose Love, which is pretty great. We'll set enemy controller, and then we're going to go for our battle and see how much damage we can do. We won't bother using anti-magic arrows just yet. Don't want to waste it. They let it go through, which is good for us. They might have just bricked, actually, which is probably bad for them. But continuing on with our deck description, we also have an enemy controller, very powerful card, one of the best in the meta. And it's another good way to get Rose Lover in the grave. Just summon Rose Lover, Econ take, special summon something, go for game. Bluff Trap. What does a Bluff Trap even do? If you don't summon a monster, you lose right now. Lol. Alright. I draw. We got Bergamot out now. This is probably going to be a bit of overkill, but I kind of feel like I want to do it. So I'm going to summon Rose Lover. And then I am going to summon normal summon Bergamot. We should have this game 100%, so don't worry about it. I just want to kind of show you guys some plays. So we can double summon using Jasmine's effect because we have more life points. Then we can pop our field spell once again. Every turn if we have a Aromage card, we get to get 500 life points and trigger all these effects. Look at these effects right now. Look at this Chain Link 3, Jasmine, Rosemary. We'll change Jasmine, why not? And we'll change it back because we can do that. And then Bergamot as well. All 3 of these beautiful little Aromages come through, and look at this. Look at this field. We get another Rosemary, not important. We'll change this back to defense position, and now we just start battling. So we go battle. We pop the anti-magic arrows, and we call it a day pretty much. Boom, skadoosh. Like, no monster effects, no spell and trap effects. Game. Look at that. How cool is this deck? It's so much fun. I absolutely love it. We didn't get to pull off any of our Draining Shield plays. So Draining Shield is obviously a good card for us. It lets us gain life points, negate an attack, and if you have Rosemary in the field, you can change a monster to defense position, meaning you can almost kind of negate 2 attack. You prevent 2 monsters from attacking. Very, very good card for this deck. I'm actually really curious as to what our opponent was running, so I'm going to have a quick look at his deck before we move on to the next one. Because we didn't see him play a single card. Like we put face down cards. We never saw a single one of his face-up cards. Also, you guys can notice I've got 148 wins in this ranked season because I've been playing a lot. I play a lot of KC Cup, and yeah, I think our friend just bricked. He might have bricked. What does Bluff Trap even do? Can be used if your life points increased by 1200. Statue of the Wicked is set to your spell and trap card zone. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't even know what that card does, but I mean, you do you, my dude. He's Platinum Rank 4, so the deck must be good. He must have just bricked. Anyway, move on to our next duel. And hopefully we can have just as much success in the next one. Now, like I said, this deck is a lot of fun. I absolutely love it. I've had some really, really crazy duel replays as well, like duels that I saved. They're saved as my replays. One of my favorites was a duel against an Ancient Gear deck, which summoned Ultimate Golem. And it literally got down to the last card. I had 0 cards left in my deck, and I made the play for the final turn, and I managed to get Bergamot up to the same attack, crashed, and then use Rosemary to go for game, and it was a very, very exciting thing, and of course, Anti-Magic Arrow saved the day in that game. So we're going to go with Dinos, not too surprising. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we'll set 2 just in case they, you know, Sergeant Electro or Fire Formation Gyoku, because that's a common thing nowadays in Rex Raptor. And then we're going to summon our Rosemary and call it a day. And see what happens here. Now, the best thing about this is they can summon a monster, they can attack me, I'll Draining Shield, and I'll put them in defense mode, so then I'll be able to attack over their weakest stat. So that's kind of what we're hoping for right now. Let's see what ones are they going to summon. Jirax. Not one you see too often, but I'm excited. They're going to battle. I'm not going to let this go through, obviously. Hopefully they don't have anti-magic arrows. Doesn't look like it, otherwise I would have played already. Yeah. We'll go for the Draining Shield. Get 2,000 life points and pop this monster in defense position. Because of Rosemary's effect. Boom. Look at that. And now he has this weak 700 defense, not 200 defense. Weak 700 defense monster on this side of the field. And my favorite part about it, oh my goodness, all the Draining Shields. I mean, Bergamot will do some damage through. I don't know if it's necessary, but let's do it. This could be risky, but I want to get Bergamot on the field. It kind of sucks we haven't got any of our field spells or Jasmine yet. I would have liked to have gotten Jasmine, but I mean, with 2 negates, we're in good shape. We go through. We do piercing because we have more life points than our opponent. We have 7,000 life points. That's one of my favorite things about this deck. I expected this. I actually 100% expected this. Mishijou. Oh no. Okay, now we're in trouble. This is what happens when you don't get your field spell. We're 2 turns away from having anything really good happen for us right now. But like I said, we have a lot of life points, so we can kind of stall out. And that's one of the best things about this deck, is that you can kind of take hits if you want to, because you have so many life points. Of all the cards to have, Mishijou, man, that's so bad. I probably shouldn't have gone with the unnecessary Bergamot play, but I just did it because I thought, hey, you know what? It could be funny. Not funny, but it could be like an interesting risk that I could take. This card's Jirak Hera. To get a second Jirak Hera? Oh, interesting. I think what I'll do is I'll only use 1 Draining Shield. I'll stay on 7,000. And the reason I'm only... Actually, I might not even have to... Should I use none? Yeah, I'll use none. I won't need this. He has no AMA, obviously. I'll just take both hits. So that way I can use Draining Shield to gain life points while a monster's on the field. That's kind of the play that I want to make. Alright, so I draw... Aroma Garden. That's fine. That's fine by me. Now this turn I'll negate both attacks and get all the same life points back. So I'll be back to 7,000. I'll be back to being above my opponent, rather than getting above for this turn and then getting attacked. Sorry, not getting attacked. Not being able to activate my effects. Because if I get attacked, then next turn I'll be lower, and I don't want that to happen. Obviously not going to negate both attacks. Oh, sorry, not going to negate 1 attack twice. And then we gain this attack. Look at that. We're in the same spot we were before, but 2 more cards in hand. Now hopefully we can get a good card. That's all that matters right now. Ideally Jasmine. Rose Lover. That's pretty bad. We're just going to set her. And if we happen to draw in front of the Bergamot, we'll be in good shape next turn. We're definitely not looking too hot. However, if I can get a Bergamot on the field and that face down card isn't like super strong, we should have a chance. Go straight to battle phase, please. Okay, no battle phase. I need my second Bergamot. I can't believe I've got Mishijou. That card doesn't even see play anymore. Crazy. Alright. Alright, we got this. We can do this. Heart of the Cards, guide me. Enemy controller. Ah, excellent. That'll stall us at 1 more turn again, but we're probably going to be in... We're not going to be in good shape anymore. We're really not going to be in good shape anymore. Oh, man. The bricks. This is what happens. Like, the deck really strives with Aroma Garden, and it's one of the cards you really want to get in your opening hand. So if you don't actually get it in your opening hand, it can be pretty dangerous. We're going to Econ 1. Yeah. Change your defense position. Now the sad part is we're going to go down too low for us to get our piercing damage off, which is so bad. Rose Lover, again. Okay. I think we just lose now. Yeah, we just lose. Damn. I only got 2 Aero Mages and I wasted 1. That was definitely a misplay on my part. We'll just end and let them go in. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, I love the Jirak deck. I know it's the best dinosaur deck, but it's really cool. It's just that we didn't get any of our buffs that we needed off. We took too long to get Aroma Garden to hand. And then we drew what? 2 Rose Lover and an Econ. Like probably the only cards in our deck that wouldn't help us. And of course, obviously, I didn't play Aroma Garden and gain life points each turn because I couldn't. I had no Aromages on the field, and you need to control Aromage monster to pop that off. So could have been better. Maybe I should probably buff the number of like monsters I have in this deck. Then again, I was drawing monsters just fine. I just wasn't drawing the monsters I needed. So I think next time I won't unnecessarily summon Bergamot unless it's like last turn. So we'll go to the next duel. Hopefully we can do a little bit better. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably avoid unnecessarily summoning him, because that's obviously because if I kept him in hand, I would have been in good shape. I wouldn't have lost Rosemary for nothing. I wouldn't have lost Bergamot, period. Well, I would have still lost Rosemary, but I wouldn't have been like, oh, just tribute her off and then whatever. Like, I got a bit greedy for that piercing damage. That was my thing there. I just really wasn't expecting him to have any kind to destroy me. Like, Mishizu was not played. I was expecting like, oh, drop my attack by a certain amount or whatever. Ooh, life boost alpha on both sides. Okay, but we have a good hand. We have a really good hand. Let's see what they want to do. Let's see what our opponent's going to do. They could end up being Aromages as well, which wouldn't surprise me too much. I mean, you don't really see life boost alpha outside of Aromages, but let's just chill. Let's see. Could be a Draining Shield, and they end. Okay. Let's do this. That's a really nice hand. Okay, we're gonna Jasmine, and we are going to Aroma Garden, and then we use the effect to draw. We will use the effect to draw and get 500 life points. We'll have more life points than our opponent, which is good. We'll start off with more life points than they do. It kind of sucks I didn't put any monsters down, otherwise I could probably go in for game. What am I going to draw? Can I draw a Rosemary, please? That'd be amazing. Another Bergamot. That's also good. Part of me wants to do this, but it's probably not a good idea. I think we'll just attack. So he hasn't had any kind of activation timing just yet. So I'd say we just... It's pretty bad to keep a Romage Jasmine on the field like that. Exposed. So I'll summon one of my Bergamot. And if it's Draining Shield, I'm probably going to make a huge mistake here. But let's just attack. We have the we can kind of make a comeback if they get themselves set up. This is probably going to be Draining Shield, my guess anyway. Curse of Anubis. That's A-okay with me. We're going to end and we go back to 2300 and let's just see what's going to happen next. We're 500 points. We're 500 life points up, which is great for us. See, Fragrant Storm. Oh, the mirror match play. But I get my life points, which is nice. So Fragrant Storm lets you destroy a plant type monster in the field and end the game in that sense. So it's very powerful. If he ends his turn, then we can kind of make plays. We didn't draw the card that we wanted though. But what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We set enemy controller. We're going to Tribute to the Doom. And that's going to let us discard Rose Lover to destroy their monster. It's probably going to be a Rose Lover of their own. We're going to... This is a bit of a misplay, but we're going to do it. Activate Rose Lover. And we're going to... Because the reason I say it's a misplay is because we're not going to be able to kind of take advantage of the fact that we're trap immune right now, but I want to get this damage off. Not the best hand we have right now, but we're kind of pulling through. We have the enemy control to stop one of their attacks, which is great for us. Because at the very most, they're gonna summon a Bergamot themselves using Rose Lover effect. But of course, again, enemy control is going to save us from that and should probably help us to get the game. So they Rose Lover summon. And they're going to bring forward. Is it going to be Bergamot or is it going to be? Okay, yeah, they're in Bergamot. Let that go. They're in Aroma Garden, as I expected. Activates Field Spell. They're literally doing the same turn as us. Bergamot triggers. He gets 500 life points. He goes to the same attack as me. Summons an... Ooh! So this is another good play you can do. So you can use 2 Aroma Gardens to get their 500 attack buff twice. Which is pretty cheeky. And he's going to go to 3... Oh, he's going to go to 3,800 defense. He's going to fall just short of living my attack. That's crazy. Hopefully he doesn't have anti-magic arrows. If he has anti-magic arrows, I pretty much lose. Battle phase. Declares the attack. Not the damage step, not the declaration, the battle step. Pop the enemy controller. Change the defense. Enemy controller came through for me there, I gotta say. It really came through for me. And is he gonna scoop or is he gonna end? Okay. So hopefully I get another monster. If we do, we can win the game. Jasmine, that works, because we have more life points. Activate this. Get all of my skills popping. I don't know what card I want to draw right now. I mean, getting a Rosemary would literally be game. Draining Shield is fine. Absolutely amazingly fine. Our Bergamot attacks with 100 attack over his Bergamot. Very, very close. But a very, very cool mirror match. He gets no gain from that, and boom. I'll get a 600. Actually, Rosemary wouldn't have been game. Rosemary would have only had 2300 attack. I completely forgot that he would get the buff from Aroma Garden. I completely forgot. What do they got? They're on Jasmine. They're going for the same play. Dude, this guy's doing the same thing I'm doing, but one turn later, and that's his problem. He hasn't got the speed that I have. That was a very quick set, my friend. A very quick set. Alright, mate. Make your move. Battle. Silly boy. I'm gonna get my draw. I don't care if it's these 600 life points. I want my draw. Several draws, actually. You know, look at Bergamot go to 4,900. Look at this. What a good draw. Oh my goodness, what a good draw. Oh, hi, another Jasmine. I have more than enough cards to pull this off, so let's do it. So one thing you gotta be careful of when you're using Jasmine is the fact that she forces you to draw when you gain life points, which means you can actually end up losing the duel by decking out if you have too many in the field. In fact, in one of the duels that I saved, in that Ancient Gear one I was talking about earlier, I actually had to set a second Aroma Garden to prevent me from getting life points when I lost a monster, which meant I wouldn't trigger Jasmine, meaning I wouldn't lose my thingo. Interesting, Mirror Wall. So, interesting that they play that now. I mean, of course, it literally saved their life. Set the Draining Shield. Put us in defense position, and we will battle. No reason not to, because we can stop one of their attacks. We can just attack over this. We'll do a lot of damage, even without. So they get 1,000 up, but then we can get them below 2,000 with this, meaning they can't keep Mirror Wall around. They can't keep my monster weak for much longer. We end our turn, and it might be a bit dangerous to pop Draining Shield next turn because I'm going to end up with 4 cards in deck after I draw for my turn. But hopefully we should be all right. This guy's putting up a good fight. I'll give him that. This guy's putting up a very good fight. Sets a card and phase. And now this should be game. Nothing really he can do. There's no reason to kind of BM with the drawing. But I will just in case, because I'm not going to lose anything by it. And there's a chance that he could Sphere Karibo me, which would then slow me down a lot. And I don't want that. So, not that I can really stop that. Oh my god. There's so many my monster effect activates. So many. Look at these life points, my dudes. Alright. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to... Okay, that's BM. We're not doing that. I'm going straight for the battle phase. Let's pop the AMA. And let's attack for game. Shall we? Boom. Alright. So there you go. One thing you notice about this deck is that as much fun as it is, it's a bit of a slow burn. And so the duels can take a very, very long time. But it's a lot of fun. It's definitely so much fun. We're 20 minutes into this recording right now, so I'll go for one more. Maybe 2 of the next ones quick. But yeah, I really, really love this deck, and I hope you guys are liking it too. And of course, if you guys have your own Aromage decks, feel free to let me know what changes you'd make to this deck in order to improve it. Because I know this isn't perfect. I know there's different ways to run this. Like I said, we lost the first duel because we had no Aroma Garden, and Resight is one of the best ways to make sure we get that card in hand. I personally like to use Life Point Boost Alpha because I get that starting lead of life points. And of course, in the mirror match, it didn't hold me back. If I go up against a mirror match and someone's using the life point boost, then I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble because I'll be 1,000 life points behind from the get-go. And that's not what we want in the mirror match. So I'd rather believe in the heart of the cards than sacrifice that 1,000. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So we've got a Mako with Magician Sleeves, huh? What's it going to do? With balance. Important to note. Important to note. Alright. Not a very good hand. We're just going to set to an N. I literally said I prefer to believe in the heart of the cards, and then this happens. Alright, let's see what's going to happen. Hopefully they can't get over me turn 1. Hopefully they don't have some kind of cool, crazy OTK combo. I can hope, right? Okay, well that sucks. I'm surprised people still run that card. So it's a card. I mean, let's hope he doesn't have. He might not have a monster that can get over me. I have 19 on defense. What does this guy do? Well, you have no cards to spell trap cards in this card gains. Why would he set 2 cards and then summon that? Interesting decision. Let's just get this monster off his field. What do you reckon? I hate that I have no life point boost like stuff going on right now. So maybe restart is the way to go. I'm just gonna summon Bergamot. I know last time it was the wrong move, but I'm just gonna go for battle and I'm gonna AMA. I'm putting a lot on the line here. I know that, but I want to get this guy off the field because if he manages to clear his back row and get this into 3,000, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. I mean, I do have Trip to the Doom, but I would like to shut his resources down. Hopefully, he has no other good monsters or good options. Yeah, face down. That's fine. I could really use a Roman Garden right now, deck. I know it's a 1 in 5, but I could really use it. Please end your turn, Mako. You're stressing me out here, buddy. You're stressing me out. I hate not having a Roman Garden or any, because like I have 6 cards in my deck that get me life points. I have my my 3 Roman Gardens and my 3 what's that card called? My 3 draining shields, but I mean, I had none of them to start off with. I know a lot of people run spell absorption. Is that what it's called? You get 500 life points every time a spell card is activated, and that's pretty good because it even works when your opponent activates spells, and thus them using spell cards gets you life points, which is pretty good, and of course triggers your effects. But I personally don't think it's the best thing around. But I could be wrong. Okay, cool. We got draining shield now. That's nice. We'll set that face down. So we have some way to gain life points. It won't trigger the best of effects. Like Bergamot's effect isn't really the best thing in the world. Okay, so he takes that. So he has no real protection back row? I'm not sure what he's going for right now. He maybe has the no card. Oh no. Why does that not surprise me? And he goes, okay, well now I'm more likely to draw my Aroma Gardens. Of course I do have 0 draining shield now. That's another card. Summons a monster attack position. You're not stronger than me though. Not stronger than me though. Unless you have a damage step card. I'm scared. Or maybe you can't. Maybe you can't normal set the card. Is that a thing? You can't normal set. That makes sense though, actually, because you have to kind of show the effect, or you have to like it's a weird situation. So he can't attack over me. He's comfortable with that how he is. I don't want to use. I don't want to. I mean, if he has no activatable back row, this is game. Should we do it? It's a huge risk. It's a huge risk because we'll have 0 next to no combat cards after this. Let's go with the huge risk, hey. Should we the doomed? Given that he set like pure trash before, in terms of Nobleman of Extermination, I'm moderately happy with this. Mention gate. Okay. That's fine. So, how this thing works is activate this card by whatever. You can send this card to the graveyard when you're attacked directly, blah blah blah, and then he gets his monster back. The question is, do you think his face down can save him? I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna attack because I'm a madman. He's gonna proc his Dimension Gate. It's such an interesting deck I'm facing right now. It's definitely okay, but I can cancel my attack. But then I still lose though. Yeah, I still lose. Now I have no resources. I should have just surrendered there. No resources, no way to get life points. Lost all my draining shield. I guarantee you this guy only had 2 noblemen. He had them both in his hand, which is kind of sad. Ah, man, that really sucks. As you can see, I mean, yeah. If I had that last turn, oh man, that would have been game. I'll just surrender. Like again, I can't come back from this. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that maybe a restart for Aroma Garden is necessary. I don't know. Maybe I've just been really getting really lucky with Aroma Garden in my hand without restart. I don't know. We're 2 for 2 now, so we'll go for 1 more and hopefully we can win that 3rd game. A very interesting deck, and I think I'm taking unnecessary risks for the video. Like you guys can see in my record that the deck does really well when you play it right. And again, like I said, taking unnecessary risks. Let's just check this guy's deck. Let me guess. 2 Noblemen? Yep. The only 2 cards, and he had 1 of 2 thingos face down as well. Interesting thing that he runs this. When you have no cards in your hand nor in your spell and trap card zone. It doesn't seem like the easiest thing to pull off. Oh, but I guess if you double summon, blah, 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 it can pop off. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, like I said, we'll go for one more. It's going to make it an over 30-minute video, but I just want to keep playing this deck. It's so much fun. Even when you lose, it's pretty fun. So let's see if we can get Aroma Garden or something good here. I might even bring this deck back in a future video where I try out Restart instead of Light Pod Boost Alpha, because I'm not too worried about losing the mirror match, to be quite honest. Because the mirror match isn't that common, and I mean, if I can get Aroma Garden every time I play it, well, now I'm going up against another mirror match. Okay. Apparently, the mirror match doesn't happen very often. We're just going to summon Jasmine. We're going to set that, and we're going to end our turn. Because I don't have more life points, I can't double summon, which really sucks. So, but see, Life Point Boost Alpha has its benefits, and it's really confusing. So, what's he going to do? I'm hoping we don't have any kind of cheese play to destroy a monster. He just has to attack and summon an attack. I'm hoping that's what he can do. If he has Tribute to Trash, I could lose. If he has a lot of things that could make me lose, actually. How is it that I'm again? And then he's gonna. Those 2 cards in his hand are also gonna be monsters, so he's gonna go for game right now, which really sucks. It really does. What's he gonna summon? He can use Rose Lover to special summon a monster, which can attack me, no problem. And then he's gonna do this and that, and set the monster. So that's gonna be his Jasmine. Speaking of Jasmine, we'll set ours too. Actually, we'll switch up the way we're doing things. He might not attack us. Sucks that we lost to Jasmine. Would love to get a Bergamot or a damn Aroma Garden or Aroma Garden. Battle. Okay, that's fine. I won't absorb this because I'm going to do damage to them, giving me my double summon. And now, obviously, I have more life points. So, kind of sucks, but he has a Rose Lover charge in the graveyard, which I don't, which is really makes me upset. Okay, we're going to summon Rosemary. And then we are going to summon Bergamot. Whoops. And I guess we'll just get rid of Aroma Jasmine. Again, I know it's not smart to get rid of my Jasmines like this, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm a madman. Go for the anti-magic arrows, because again, I'm still a madman. You attack. Because I don't want him to pop any kind of effects, you know what I mean? Go for your attack. Some good damage. He's now far away from having his effect, and I still have a draining shield, so he didn't actually use his effect. Oh, the effect couldn't proc because of Rosemary. Amazing. Can I get my other anti-magic arrows? No, enemy controller. That's fine. Let's go for battle. Oh, we should set that. We should set it. I doubt we'll need it right now. You attack. I might end up taking damage here if that's a Jasmine. I just want to go with this first. It is a Jasmine. And then he's probably going to proc. He's probably going to activate his Thingo Shield. Yeah. As expected. I expected you to do the thing that you expected me to do. But I still have more life points, which is the bonus here. You can see, no one's getting Aroma Garden. The card has just vanished. No one has it in their deck. I really need it right now. When you lose Jasmines like that, and you... So he hasn't joined his Bergamot yet, which is really good for us. No card activation, that's fine. Anti-magic arrows for game. Rose Lover. Whatever, I'll put you on the field, lol. Actually, let's do this. We'll set it for now. I'm really hoping we don't have Wall of Disruption face down right now. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Regardless of whatever happens, this is the guy who's going to get Draining Shielded, so we'll just go with him first. Draining Shield again! Why am I not surprised? He gets to draw a card. That's fine. I'm going to get you to attack. And I'm actually going to use enemy controller. I have to now that I already procced the attack. Enemy controller to then put this in attack position and destroy it, because I want this thing gone. And now we end up with more life points, which is what's important. Now hopefully they don't end up drawing their Aroma Garden, because I mean, it's not fair that everyone else gets to draw up at me. Please don't throw down a field spell. I'm looking right here. My eyes are right here. Oh no, he got the field spell. He wouldn't do that if he didn't have the field spell. Oh no! No! You're kidding me! Come on, man! Why are we losing the mirror match every time? He gets to draw 2, and if he manages to get that buff to Bergamot on the field, oh, I'm in all the trouble. I'm in so much trouble. Because I can't even Draining Shield it. If he drew Bergamot right now and activates his Graveyard effect, I can't tribute it. Oh, my dude, we're in a bad position. Okay, he summons Rose Lover, and now what? Now he can't bring out Bergamot the cheese play way, which is good for me. What's he gonna do? Enemy controller. So what's he tributing? What's he taking? Or changing my battle position. Okay, that's fair. Did he really fail to draw Bergamot? That really sucks for him. Honestly, that really sucks for him. This is the best play, honestly. Draining Shield. Change your monster's battle position, and we'll change my own because he's still kind of tag over anything. Those two are 600, I have 800 defense. Bergamot proc, so he gets his attack, his little attack. The sad part is with his Aroma Garden, I'm not doing any damage to him, which really sucks. I'm going to take some damage. What face down card do you think I would have that would lead that to be a good decision? I draw Jasmine, useless card. I guess we just do this. I just clear his board. Again, the fact that we can't gain life points in any of these turns that we have is just ridiculous. Luckily for us, Rosemary's preventing any like a bunch of cards from activating. Again, this is risky because if he draws Bergamot, I'm in so much trouble. Alright. End my turn. Alright. Another thing about Rosemary that's so good is that his Jasmines weren't activating either. Please don't bin your Rose from the graveyard. Please don't do that. Please only have one Bergamot in the bottom of your deck. It's only fair I haven't got my Aroma Garden yet. Do I even have a Rose Lover in here? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Or maybe I do. I can't remember what happened in this duel. Bro, enter the scoop phase and surrender because I'm afraid of what you can do right now. I'm so afraid of what you can do right now. Like, how is it that several duels in a row, all 3 Aroma Gardens are in the bottom half of my deck? Like, come on, man. Don't be like this. Are you gonna play a card or not? It doesn't look like he's gonna play a card. It looks like he's playing Time Stall. Maybe he's Googling how to beat me with this field. I don't even have the God card on the field. I have it in my hand. No way to gain life points. What am I doing with my life? How do I win this? I'm scared. Like I said, if he has Bergamot, he summons it with Rose Lover's effect. He gets it at 900. He can attack over any of my monsters. And Rose Lover, oh my god, will take so much damage. And the only way for me to get over him is to draw my own Aroma Garden. And if he has a back row card, then we're in trouble. What is he doing? Come on, play a card, man. Play a card.
2 hours later.
If this was my hand, the only 2 cards that if this is my deck, sorry, the only 2 cards I wouldn't be able... There we go, finally.
Hooray! I won!
Finally. What a nerd. Just take the loss, bro. Take the L. I'm disappointed in humankind. Should we go for one more duel? Because I'm a fool. I'm an absolute fool. We're currently 3 for 5 right now. We should probably... Okay, I want to see this guy's deck real quick. Let's do some science. He has pretty much the same thing as me. He has 2 of these 2. I think I'm actually safe to drop a Rosemary. I think I don't need as many as I have. He has like the same back row. Actually, he has the exact same back row. Minus he doesn't have the anti-magic arrows. Instead, he's carrying Botanical Girl, more Rose Lover than I am, and Sunflower. I mean, maybe you could have summoned your son. Like, what did you have in hand? Solemn Wishes, maybe? And, I mean, any of the monsters were safe. Maybe only Rose Lover, and that wouldn't have helped him. I don't know, bro. Interesting deck. We're gonna... Should we try a restart duel? Nah, we'll go for one more. We'll go for one more. Like I said, I'll probably bring this deck back sometime. Maybe next week. Not too soon. I'll do some more decks in between, because it's going to be a 45, 50-minute video. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Actually, I'll probably cut it down, of course, because that guy was timer slowing for 5 minutes. But yeah, I will... I'll probably bring this deck back with a restart variant and see which one I think is better. Like I said, this deck with Light Point Boost Alpha helps in the mirror match, but outside of the mirror match, it's not too important in my opinion. It's most helpful in the mirror match.
Ready to duel.
We have a decent hand right now. Hopefully, if we can draw Bergamot next turn, I think we win the duel. Well, unless he has back row, which he probably will have back row. I'm going to assume this is 6 Samurai because then people who run like Field of the Warriors, or sorry, what is it called, Field of the Warriors? Sojin is 6 Samurai. Told you. Alright, what do we got? Aroma Gardenia. So what do you do? While you kill the face of 6 Samurai monster with different names, this card can attack twice during each battle phase. I don't appreciate that, my friend, so I'm just going to attribute to the trash you right now. Now, I could attribute to the trash a more powerful card on the side of the field, but I'd rather get Rose over the grave straight away. During what's the point of that? It's a nice card though, by all means, it's a good card. This sucks because we can't actually activate Aroma Garden now. We probably should have done that first. That was a bad idea. So we're only gonna do the 1800. Because if I activate the effect, I have to put myself in defense position. So that was my misplay there. I should have summoned Rosemary, done my Aroma Garden shenanigans, put it in defense position, then destroyed it. Draining Shield. You used Draining Shield. Oh yeah, yo, now he shut my deck down because I don't have more life points than he does. How sad. Alright, so he's basically got 3 cards to work with right now. He has a 6 Samurai monster, he special summons it. And that's fine by me. In defense position. I'm gonna ignore that. Does he have another monster in his hand? In his hand. End phase. Okay. That's good for us. That's good to know. So that card in his hand is not a monster, otherwise he probably would have used it. Now what we can do is we can actually get away with using our field spell. Activate the effect, get our attack buff, put him in attack mode, and then we'll attack over him. Unless he has some kind of hand trap to buff his attack, which I don't think exists in this game yet. Keyword is yet. We should be fine. Go for a battle. And of course, now that we have a Draining Shield face down, we're in really good shape again. Really, really good shape. Would prefer to get Jasmine rather than Rosemary in the situation. I know I couldn't get over his monster without Rosemary, but still, Jasmine would have been great. I would have gotten so many draws in the last 2 turns. The more I think about it, the more restart seems like it's needed. Like, Jasmine and Draining Shield is a good hand. Anything with Aroma Garden is a good hand. And sometimes when you miss those, we kind of feel bad. And I think we just win now. You ready for this cheese play? Aroma Garden. I should have done that first before summoning because I don't need to actually do this. We'll target one, be like, boop, into defense mode. And then we'll be like, boop, back into that. We'll do a little dance. As Shady said in his own video of Aromages. Boop, boop. And then we just go for game, bro. What do you got? Sphere Krubo? Not gonna help you, bro. Not gonna help you. It's game. Ah, boom. I didn't even use half of my resources. Didn't use any of my face down cards. Didn't use my Rose Lover. Wait, he's still alive. I thought we won. Okay, never mind. Oh, because he's Draining Shielded me. That's why he had so many life points. Well, now I'm going to lose because I did my victory lap before we won the duel. Feels bad. Let's see what happens. He hasn't drawn a single 6 Samurai yet, or he would be special summoning them. So I kind of feel bad for this guy. Oh, he drew one now. Or he just didn't want to summon it. Intriguing. Intriguing. Bro, I don't know why you're doing that. I'm going to draw either Jasmine into AMA, or I'm going to just draw AMA. Like, what's the point, bro? Do you see that? Do you see what it means to revel in the heart of the cards? Activate effect. I mean, I can put him in defense mode and go for a double attack, but there's no need. I might as well just put myself in attack mode. I mean, I might as well have the other Jasmine do the dance this time. Sorry, Rosemary, you're not Jasmine. My friend keeps calling her Lavender, and I'm like, bro, who is a Romage Lavender? Actually, that might exist. I don't know much about Romages outside of Duel Links, what's in Duel Links. But it could exist. Actually, I know a little bit. Look at this, guys. I have an Aromage card. Yo, autofocus, please. Autofocus. Yeah, there you go. I have an Aromage Synchro card. How exciting. Battle! Exact lethal, baby. Let's go. What face down card, bro? What monster effect? Yo, is my attack gonna go through or not? What's happening? Connection error. Okay. We won though, right? We won though, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. You never know. You can never be certain. But hey, that's gonna be it for Romage. As you guys see that, like it does some work. There are definitely so many different ways to run it. Like you guys said, you can run Fragrant Storm as a way to ditch your Rose Love. In fact, I might even throw one of those in. It's just a super fun deck. I think if you use Restart, I actually think it's worth running maybe one less Aroma Garden and throwing in some other spells that may help the deck, like the Fragrant Storm, which could be very powerful. I don't know. There's definitely many different ways to play. I don't think there's any like one best way right now, but it's a very fun deck, and it will get you far. Like you can see, I'm doing really well in Platinum. You'll breeze straight through Gold, like, and you'll have a lot of fun with it too, because it's a really powerful deck. And if you're someone who hates Lava Golem and you hate burn decks, this is the deck for you, because Lava Golem means nothing to you. The number of times I've been gaining more life points per turn than Lava Golem has been taken away from me, and I can just, you know, ignore face downs and ignore spells and trap activations and no more monster effect activations with this deck. It's just ridiculous. Every time I get given a Lava Golem, I start winning. It's ridiculous. It's so much fun. It counters that deck like crazy. So yeah, let me know what you think about this card or this deck, sorry, in the description below. And of course, if you have any of your own suggestions for improving in a Romage deck, let me know in the comments as well, because I'm keen to see what you guys think. Anyway guys, it's been a very long video, but I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and of course, if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content in the future, hit that subscribe button also, because there'll be plenty more just like this coming very soon. I think the next deck I'll do is going to be Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do with that deck, and I think it could be a lot of fun. So without further ado, we're going to wrap things up here. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.